Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Tall Talk. My name is Kale, and we have a very special episode for you today. If you're new to the show, every week we set up a topic with a short story or a would you rather question. And today we have a straight up would you rather. Before we get into that, though, I have to talk to my two partners in crime.
Ooh.
Oh, the syndicate, the getaway driver, and the mastermind. Which one is which? I don't know. Corey and Xavier, how are you doing in no particular order? Go.
Doing really good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is why we never get away with it.
So,
No.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm going to take control.
All right. No, I'm doing good. Today is great. I've been having a lot of fun. There's something I wanted to tell you guys up front.
Oh no.
And
here we go.
Before I ask Xavier how you're doing, I wanted to share this. I was at the supermarket today and I got to feel a little bit of the superpower that Kale feels.
Oh,
Because I was randomly just like standing on a corner and some lady goes, "Excuse me, sir, can you please reach this item for me?" And I said, "Ma'am, yes, I can."
You know I will.
Yeah.
I didn't help her though.
Oh,
yeah.
you said I can do it. I won't.
There was a store attendant. How are you doing, Xavier?
You just walked away.
Just walked away from that one. I could grab that for sure.
Let me go find someone about it.
Yeah, let me get
You
some
just
help.
never come back. You're just in the checkout line. The lady's just staring at you from down the aisle.
So I ain't getting paid for this.
Not my
Help's
damn-
coming.
Eventually, they'll find it.
But that's how I'm doing. I'm high on that horse.
I like
Right
it.
on.
I like it.
How you doing, Xavier?
I'm doing good. Had a good day at work.
Nice.
Okay.
Still at work.
Yeah. You
Ah,
left
Second
work
job.
to work.
yeah.
We love our second job.
Yeah. Coworkers.
Coworkers.
Yeah.
I'm doing good tonight, guys. I can't wait to hear what Kale's got in store for us.
Ooh,
We gotta
okay.
Cook it up.
Yeah.
Cook it up. All right. Well, without any further ado.
Wait a minute. You got to tell us how you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how
are
am
you
I doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
how
I'm
you doing?
good.
You good?
All right, moving on.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah,
going on?
we can address it later.
Oh yeah, coworker things. It's fine. These two freaking guys I have to deal with.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later.
All right.
Let's get into it if you guys are ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Would you rather demonetize all social media indefinitely, including banning insert ads, brand deals, and donations, or restrict all social media use to 2 hours a day?
What is this, China?
Oh boy.
Communism.
Damn.
Not in here. Not up in here.
That's what it gets you. That's what it gets you, folks, when you don't have your freedoms.
Yep.
Be grateful you live in this damn country. If you live here.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's out.
Well, they can be
outside.
grateful that they live in their damn country.
Your
too.
damn country,
Whatever your
too.
damn country is, be
Yeah.
grateful.
Be
God
grateful.
damn it.
Yeah.
One nation under, damn it.
What nation under damn it?
I'd join that.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
damn it
sounds
nation?
good. Damn it nation.
It's like a subsection of Texas.
Oh,
It's
I
right
like it.
next to Darn Nation.
Dar Nation and Tar Nation. It's right on the border. Tar Nation, Dar Nation, Damn Nation.
Damn nation.
This
is-
man.
Repent.
Yeah.
This is off to a good
This is a
start.
great opening. I love
Um,
these. So much energy.
Yeah, a lot of we got riled up. Xavier, you look like the wheels are turning. What initial thoughts, please?
The wheels are turning. See how slow they're turning?
Just a little bit. We need to put some grease on there a little bit. Get
yeah.
them rolling a little bit cleaner. But we're good. We're good. We're fired up.
Man,
It's like a diesel engine. It takes a little bit.
Just gotta- yeah, it takes a little bit.
It's just got to turn over. That's
Yeah.
all.
Then he's good to go.
Yeah.
He's a workhorse.
Well, boy, restrict all social media use to 2 hours?
2 hours a day. So
Yeah.
like everything you're doing, your job, if you need to do research on the internet, look up for anything or spend any of your time, I guess, doing that, that counts.
Dang.
Hopefully your work doesn't need that from you.
Yeah. And then demonetize all social media indefinitely. Dang.
Yeah. No more
No-
cheddar off
No
of
cheddar.
content, posts, anything.
We can't make any money off of our patreon.com/Talltail Network. That's
I mean-
what you're telling me?
We can. Nobody else can.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're flying under the radar.
Oh, so we're just
Please look into that. Please.
Man.
No, but yeah, no donations, no insert
Yeah,
ads.
okay.
Yeah.
Insert ads, that sounds nice to not have that.
Oh, if like you're watching it.
Yeah, if you're watching something, that little window pops up, you're like, oh my
They're
God.
intrusive.
I'll be seething.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see this ad. You're
I don't
interrupting
want to. I'm out. You're interrupting what I came here for in the first place. So that's
Oh,
why.
man.
I just needed to learn CPR, and you're obstructing
Yeah,
my
exactly.
view.
And it's like,
Yeah.
book your vacation now. I'm like, no, this man's gonna die.
Ah, shit, this one's unskippable.
Oh man, should have paid
Man.
for premium.
I think I'm gonna go. This is a hard one to pick from. I think I'm gonna go with restrict all social media to 2 hours a day.
Wow.
See, I knew you were a yes man. Government, yeah.
Government, yeah.
Hey, okay.
I mean, government knows.
Government,
that.
no, never. But restrict, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think I.
Why this choice? I'm very curious.
Yeah, why the authoritarian route on this?
Out of
one?
restricting
Yeah.
that versus the monetary side of it. I'm curious now.
Well,
He just hates social media addiction.
Yeah, he
That's
just
what it
I
is.
he
do.
just hates everything.
He has
I
to
hate
drive
my own
to work
addiction.
every day, and he sees motherfuckers on their cell phone,
Oh,
and it just makes him want to go 95.
I just want to pit maneuver all of them.
That's why you got the push bar.
that's what I'm about to say. That's why you wanted to get that.
Yeah.
You knew I liked that push bar.
You got that in the floodlights.
Yeah.
You're just destroying cars on the freeway.
Get off your phone.
I ended up just flipping my own car. Oops.
You did this for the bystander.
Man. I don't, because demonetizing all social media indefinitely, I mean, that's a livelihood for some people.
A lot of people.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
I mean,
Right?
yeah. I mean, you in effect.
But yeah, but then restricting it to 2 hours a day. I guess would that I guess that would affect those people as well, because they're only going to get
Yeah, 2 hours.
people who
throughout your
put
day.
out content and
Yeah.
stuff only.
So they'd have to front load it. They record a bunch of shit ahead of time.
Oh yeah.
And then like 12:05
Just load
starts. They're like,
everything.
all right, go.
Yeah, just send everything out.
Yeah.
But I mean, 2 hours a day, that's just 2 hours a day. So somebody
Right.
at a different time could be just binge in 2 hours. Boom.
Yeah.
Someone at a different time binging in 2 hours.
And that's
I
it.
guess maybe
But
it
it's just
wouldn't
it's
affect them that
restricted to
much,
you personally.
but restricted to the personal individual.
Yeah.
They can't have that.
I'm assuming like a
Right.
biometric kind of like eyeball scanner.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Your phone just shuts off after.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just done.
social
You
media
can text and nothing else. Use your calculator, dumbass.
Damn it.
you know, yeah, that's a tough one. I these both sound bad.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's a good one. I mean,
Corey, what do you think? I'm still thinking.
That's
nice pivot.
the
Nice
book.
pivot.
I'm
yeah,
still
yeah.
thinking about
I mean,
this.
I like that.
technically, he said.
he
did
did
say-
say
I
what
did
he
say.
he
Yeah.
came in with strong conviction, and the more we questioned him,
Yeah.
I was like,
the
whoa,
weaker
whoa, whoa.
and weaker the conviction got.
Well,
Until
we,
it's like,
we compared him to the KGB, and he didn't like that.
oh,
very
he didn't
much.
like that not one bit.
No.
We're like
He said,
pro-government, and he
I
got
said-
mad.
He said, "I
Yeah.
prefer my AR to my AK."
Damn.
Exactly. No commie weapon over here. Sorry.
All right, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Demonetize? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna demonetize everything. Nobody gets money.
Damn.
Xavier, you're talking about
Anarchy
people
style.
with lifestyles like us who want to quit our jobs and do this full time.
Full time,
Nah,
baby.
take it off the table.
Nah.
It's now forever fun.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
donating your time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can only do this because you find it fun.
Funny times.
Yeah.
There you go.
Passion project, if you will.
Right?
Yeah, I will.
Your passion project.
I will
You will passion.
I
he
will
has
also-
the passion, and he will do the project.
if I can. Yeah, I think I'd demonetize all social media, every form of it, because
Mhm.
even though my background is in graphic design and advertising and understand how all of that works, I would rather it just never be a thing anymore.
Okay.
How much has binging TV become a part of our life, right? Like you don't want to be broken up with ads every 10 to 15 minutes that are going to try and sell you something, aka
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Those
when
are
we're
annoying.
talking like social media, dude, like YouTube now, they took away the ad blocker for a lot of people, and You get
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 ads, like in a 20-minute video. Like that's
Not
too
even
much.
worth it.
Yeah, and like we alluded to earlier, some of them are unskippable. It's too much, and like
the unskippable ones.
it's not that I don't want the creator to get money. It's just
No,
that I
yeah.
want the hosting service to have money less, or
Yeah, okay.
that I want them to have less money more.
Yeah, because
Wait.
well,
Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got it. You're
Oh,
with
yeah.
me.
the
Yeah.
creators.
No,
on the
we're here.
tangent.
We're here.
Yeah,
We're right behind
Everybody
you.
took that ride.
Right behind
That's
you.
what's important.
the reigning platforms do take more money.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We got to get our cut.
I mean, it'd be nice to start.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Patreon.
So what about you, Kale?
I think I'll also go with demonetize. I just want to see what would happen.
Okay. It would be a huge economy coming down.
Ooh, yeah.
Like you'd crash, like we said, like advertising it as a huge driving force for that.
Yeah, advertising a lot. You alluded to people's livelihoods. I think there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like for every popular person, they have a videographer, they have probably a PR person, there's people that depend on that one sole person for their job.
Yeah.
So this is like a splinter, like a ripple effect that would be pretty bad.
Yeah, those poor Paul brothers, I don't think would be making as much money.
They would only just be making like 500 million from the wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Poor fella. But now just to see how people would pivot or what would hold more precedence if we're not focused on our phones or being on things. This is more of a restrict the media thing. But I mean, if we're demonetizing everything, I'm sure we'll like deep dive into the stuff. But if you're not getting paid, how many people are going to be doing it?
oh yeah.
Which will probably play a part later in the conversation. But I would like to just see the outcome of this happening. I'm on my phone way more than 2 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I like being
yeah.
on my phone and seeing stuff and YouTube and all kinds of stuff. And
Yeah.
to like run out of that and just be like, okay, I guess I'll
Yeah.
go outside. I mean,
Yeah.
that's good for me, but
Yeah.
also like
Get you
I
away
want to
from the-
choose if I want to go outside or not.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So restricting it would be kind of crap.
Speaking of crap, it'd be hard to plan around. You're taking a poop because
yeah, how I need my phone in there.
yeah.
If I have had
What are you?
Indian
Are you
food the
going to
night
go
before,
back to
all
reading
2
the
hours.
shampoo bottle?
No.
No.
Deodorant.
Yeah.
Oh,
The deodorant
reading
stick.
the
I'm
deodorant
reading the
stick,
back
yeah.
on it. It's like aluminum, cancer stuff.
I love aluminum.
I need aluminum free. I told you not to get this one. Damn it, Deborah.
Now I'm going to stink.
Now I'm going to stink. I need aluminum in my body.
Yes.
I need metals.
Yeah,
But,
made the chemicals.
Yeah, both of these options are pretty bad, but less people would be affected. No, I'm going against myself in my head. I was
Okay.
going to say less people would be affected by restricting the media access, but everyone would have to have that happen to them. So that's not less people, because there's millions of people that aren't depending on social media for their livelihood or their brand
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
making money or making a name for themselves. So I guess more people would be affected by the social media.
Demonetization.
No, the restricting it.
Oh, okay.
Because not everybody is a content creator. Not everybody is putting out a product
Oh, right,
or selling
right,
themselves.
right.
Some people just like to enjoy for enjoyment's sake.
Yeah.
So more people would be affected by restricting all the access. I don't think people would be happy with that, with being restricted.
No.
And they're not going to be happy about
Yeah.
losing their money either. We're making enemies.
Yeah, but
everywhere.
again, you're talking
Yeah.
about way, way smaller of the population if
Right.
you're demonetizing something. Like even of the creators, how many of them are actually making money? Like outside
Right.
of maybe $10, $12 or whatever.
Right.
right.
Whereas like you're saying like restrict all social media for everyone on earth. Like
Right.
that's why I even have almost social media. Like
Yeah,
if
at
it's
that
only
point.
2 hours, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It might change how people view social media.
Right.
Maybe it'll change, turn into something else. I don't
It'd
know.
go back to like what Facebook like was when it first got
Or-
popular back in like 08 or something, like
Right.
around there, where it's just like you go on there, see some posts from your friends, kind of chuckle or whatever, and then that
Right.
would be your day.
That would be it.
Whereas
That's
now it's
it.
just
Checking
like
in.
fucking ads or whatever.
There's
Ads,
a lot, right? There's a lot that flood.
reels,
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah, ads have become more of the main thing.
Yeah, and you were
filter them all everywhere.
You were you brought this up right now, but like you said, there's far less people making a living that way. Even with content creators, people who are popular, they still have other jobs. To have this social media be your sole income to where that's supporting you, it is probably very not minute because there's enough people to keep it afloat.
Yeah.
But that's one in however many thousands, if not tens of thousands,
Yeah,
that you're fully making your whole living. You can pay your mortgage, you can pay everything off of what videos you upload. That is, I think, a rarity more than we think.
Well, so let's make up a number right now of like let's say in America there are 3 million people who are able to do social media successfully and create content daily or whatever to support themselves and their lives. There are 10 million people in Los Angeles alone.
That puts
3 million people dispersed over the country is like, that's nothing. There's nearly 300 million people here.
Right.
Like it's all like 1 to 3% of the population that actually makes anything from this.
Right. And when they do, they make a ton of money.
Right.
Yeah.
So
They
stealing
do,
from
'cause
them,
they have
not that bad.
Right. Yeah. It's like stealing from the 1%. It's like not a crime.
It's not. It's fair.
Yeah.
All
or
is
like
fair.
stealing food from a grocery store. It's not a crime. And if you see someone doing it, no, you didn't.
No,
Look the other way.
you didn't see that.
No.
I need these bagel bites.
Someone, hey man, if somebody's already down and trying to steal food, I bet they got other shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. But that's just what I saw on social media.
So Xavier, why do you want to restrict everybody's time and fun?
Why do you hate everybody's life outside of work?
You're supposed to work and go home and shut up.
Yeah.
Close the door, stare at a wall.
Close the
That's it.
door.
Don't
Be
do anything
stoic.
else.
Stand in the corner.
Yeah.
Stand in the corner and think about how bad everything is
Like a
for
statue.
you.
Like a statue.
Guard the house. Guard the house. Always
Yes.
alert. Always ready.
Yeah. Stay alert. Stay alive.
There it is. You're just a sentry around your house.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh. Giving him ideas. We'll never see him again.
Restrict all social media use 2 hours. I'm gonna stick with this one, I guess.
Okay. All right.
How many,
I don't-
just out of curiosity, how many hours do you spend on social media a day?
Oh,
I know you're busy.
Well,
I
more
know.
than 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Because you're counting like YouTube and stuff. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to counter because we've talked about this a few times where YouTube is kind of mine and Xavier's main
Right.
reference point of TV or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you also watch television outside of it? Because I don't. Like as far as like YouTube
Right.
being like my only social media, like I also don't have cable.
I have, because I don't really watch a lot of TV. TV's on like in the background.
Mm.
A lot of it is either watching, just like videos and stuff on YouTube, honestly. TV is just usually on in the background, just whatever's playing. Like my mother-in-law likes to watch TV in her room and stuff, and then
Just loud as can be.
sometimes, yeah.
What the hell's going on in there? She's watching like Dunkirk or something, and you're like, "Brother, attack!"
That's funny. But sometimes, loud,
Super loud, yeah.
And then then Brittany likes to have the TV on.
She likes the
just-
white noise, right?
Yes, this is the noise, and she'll watch a lot of stuff on her phone too, like streaming services like Hulu
Ooh,
and
yes.
Netflix, things like that. And that's kind of, and sometimes I'll watch stuff like if you guys recommend a movie or something, I'll check it out. Like
Right.
or like the miniseries Chernobyl, I checked that out.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Solid show. Solid.
I
Very
watched
good.
it
Did you
twice.
finish it?
Yeah, twice.
Ooh,
Watched it again.
okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I watched it again just to catch up. Like there was something things I didn't catch on like the first time, but I enjoyed it.
It's
Cool.
good. I started watching it again.
It's
This
cool.
show brought to you by the limited series
Chernobyl
On Max.
Zero
Or
Yeah.
HBO.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, or HBO. It's like HBO Max, just Max.
Just Max.
It's like
It's
which
gonna
one is
change
it?
again.
Which one
It
is it?
probably will.
Yeah.
Just drop it off. It's just gonna be-
It's going to become Face Max because
Ooh.
Facebook meta bought it.
Oh, did they really?
No.
Well,
That's
wouldn't-
just the
Oh,
next
that's just what's
change.
going to
That's the next
happen.
change, yeah.
See, we're predicting the market.
Yeah,
Right.
Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos had a genetic twin together,
Yeah.
and it bought that platform. That's
Oh, got it.
So that's why you would only be on
2
social
hours a
media
day.
2 hours a day.
Yeah, to avoid that abomination.
Get this monstrosity out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I'd pick that maybe just because, just to see what comes from that too. Like you were saying, like, I wonder if this would change people's outlook on things, like maybe do more things not glued to your screen. Go outside more. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to fill your time with
You
something.
would, yeah.
And
if you weren't like already doing something, like you're at your job or whatever.
Right,
But yeah,
exactly.
like,
would you not just fill your time with TV or not social media? Like the thing that you were doing before you had access
before
to
we
your
had
phone?
social
oh
media.
yeah. Now I'm thinking, well, you just watch TV.
Personally,
Yeah.
I'm not a big personally
Just
I'm
watch
not a
TV or movies.
big
Yeah.
TV guy.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
But
Play a game.
I think you might potentially be healthier though.
Yeah.
Like overall.
mentally,
people?
mentally, probably. I mean, you go through so much influx of emotions from scrolling through that. I mean, you'd probably be more even keel, less negativity, maybe with just watching
Maybe.
movies or a TV show.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff's more mainstream.
It's more engaging.
You know what you're gonna
More fantasy.
you kind of know what you're going to get into with when you choose a series or you choose a movie. With random scrolling, you never know what's going to show up on your algorithm. It's
that's
a freaking
right, yeah.
computer. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're just kind of scrolling through a page and see what posts or whatever.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
What's out there.
yeah, what grabs your attention and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of attention grabbing,
Yeah.
check out this ad.
Hi, folks. My name is Xavier Chapman, creator and host of the Weekly Tall Talk. I would like to say thank you for listening to today's episode. If you like what you've been hearing, we would love to know what you think. After the episode, don't forget to leave a comment or reach out to us on our socials, where you can find us at the Weekly Tall Talk. We're excited to say we're working on a couple other awesome projects for this year. If you would like to know more about that or find out what else we're working on, we have a Patreon and Discord that you can subscribe to, where we can be found at Tall Tale Network. And if you have any other questions or ideas for what you'd like us to discuss on the show, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com.
hello everyone. Welcome back from those ads. If you didn't like them, keep it to yourself.
We don't want to hear it again.
We don't want to hear it again.
We
No.
can't go through that emotional trauma.
No,
No.
sorry.
Xavier barely came back to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's had enough.
I've had
Of
enough.
nonsense.
I'm already on the verge of tears thinking about it.
It's not
Oh,
good.
man.
See, I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry, guys. This one's
Ask question.
Oh, we're gonna get to the question here, and I think it's necessary. Moving on, would people still create and share content knowing there's no promise of money?
Oh, hell no. I'm just kidding.
That's the answer.
That's
That's
the
the
hard
sound
line.
bit right
Go
there.
into
Yeah,
it,
There
Xavier.
it
just
is.
no.
No,
Yeah.
no chance.
No,
Everything's
Corey,
money
what
driven.
were you going to say?
Oh no, I was waiting for you.
Oh, here we go.
okay.
Just I like it. Today's very decisive, very controversial. Oh hell no!
No,
we take the hard stance on the
Yeah.
Weekly Tall Talk.
We never backpedal. Never. Double down on it.
Never. No, I think people would actually though. I was just being stupid.
The flip-flopper.
Nice waffle.
Damn. What is that? Belgian?
Yeah.
Belgian ass.
I mean, I think I think there'd probably be a good portion of people that wouldn't, because maybe what they're doing is just easy money, and they're just like, I'll just put out dumb stuff just to put out dumb stuff and
Right.
get money, whatever. But I think people who want to make content, who enjoy what they do, whatever their
Right.
whole thing is,
Right.
I think they still would. I mean, unless that was their primary job, essentially.
Mhm.
Like your job was to do whatever was on social media.
Right.
But I think people that would want to create things or show off what they've created or teach or
Right.
do tutorials, something like that, I think they would still do it.
Oh, that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Yeah.
I think that's kind of like the purity of social media, is to be able to make something and show it off. Like the only reason I really still have Instagram was specifically because my background in art when I was going to college, I was told like hey, if you want to get a job, not only do you have to have a website and a portfolio and all this other shit, you have to be on social media and you have to be showing off your work on Instagram. You have to show off your in-process stuff and your completed stuff and all this stuff to show people that you're just constantly working.
Okay.
And like, it wasn't to get money. It was the job premise was look at the things that I'm creating.
Right.
Hire me, please, based on my ingenuity that you don't see in my portfolio, the more professional.
They just go straight to
Gotcha.
Exactly.
the social media, see what you're posting out.
Yeah. So like
That's
was
lazy
like
on their part.
Yeah,
I'd rather go
we can
to
have
your
a whole
website.
we can have a whole episode about it.
Let's do it. Write it. Write
Done.
down. You're now part of a writing session, guys. Call in. Phone in.
Phone it in.
But yeah, so I'm going to agree with you, Xavier. I
Right
think
on.
that people would still create things without the promise of money because there is a function to social media, whether you're doing the posting that because you have to or because you want to.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking. Just people that want to do that.
So what I'm decoding from all this jargon is that you guys think more educational or more tutorial videos would be the premise of things, or passion projects, more educational stuff would be coming out more, maybe.
I would say more that, and in fact, in the converse of that would be less quote unquote influencers.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be just tradespeople or the people that specify in whatever they're teaching you. You would have to kind of like go out of your way to find that person, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or based on your
definitely
likes or your history or whatever.
Yeah. I think definitely less influencers.
You know what? Here's a question on that. Do you think that the genre of influencer of NPC would still be a thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh God, I hate it. If it's what I think it is, I hate it.
It's exactly what you're thinking it is.
I hate it so much. Please stop.
A person
Yeah.
just live streams themselves making the same noise over and over, depending on who donated a cent or whatever.
I just thought not drive you insane.
Well,
What's going to be
Yep. Pop. Pop. Pop.
Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the rose. Fuck
Pop.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Xavier, get in on this. Pop.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Pop.
No.
It's,
That's a lot of bleeps. I'm sorry. I did not mean to profanitize.
it's just
Corey's gonna be like,
future Corey is just gonna be like,
sorry. I'm like, yeah,
The
just that
whole
whole
thing
thing is
for
like,
you.
get in on this.
yeah, that's it.
Xavier, you want to join in? Say something. Thanks for the galaxy. Race car.
But would that even be a thing?
No,
If there was never a promise of money.
If you're not able to donate,
I mean, honestly,
there would be
I
no premise.
hope not.
because it makes Xavier mad.
It's
It
crazy.
is
It's crazy.
I believe like as
I
long
mean,
as
I
you're not
guess-
hurting people,
yeah.
like make your money, whatever.
Yeah.
I was
But it
gonna
is
say
very,
something
it is
like that.
very bothersome. Like it's not even a thing of like finding it annoying. I find it like unsettling.
Yeah.
It is weird.
It's
but I
very
guess,
strange,
you know what?
very
Hey,
strange behavior, man.
They
People have to be paying you though to do that shit.
Yeah, and they're doing it. So I just
Should we do it? Should we do an
Oh,
hour
dude,
I could-
long?
He could not. No,
I
he
can't.
No. Well, we'll take turns.
For the emperor. It's the only way he would do
See,
it.
he's in.
It's the only
He's
way
not-
he would do
Oh,
it.
He can't even
man.
say no. He's enjoying
No.
himself so much right now.
no, still no.
I think we're gonna have to do it. I
It might
think we're
have to
gonna
happen.
do like a Twitch thing or
Yeah.
whatever, or a TikTok where we just take turns for an hour.
It's just it's I don't know. It seems maddening to me.
Oh yeah, it definitely.
but they're getting paid for it.
They're
They're
getting-
fine
they're
with
cleaning
People
it
you.
buy
up.
their house with it.
They're
Yeah.
cleaning up.
They are.
I mean, okay. Being realistic,
What does
I
that
would do it
say
if-
about
if-
people, though? It's society. Like,
that's what
this
I'm.
is funny. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna throw. I mean, I guess it's
my
like,
money
here's
that
a
I
dollar,
make,
it's
my
a dollar,
job.
but-
My
I think it's like
job.
a cent per thing. That's why they're constantly doing it, because it's like between 1 and 5 cents per. I'm
okay.
saying,
and you're
this.
doing that for
Gotcha.
hours and hours and hours on end.
Yeah.
Maybe
What toll
maybe
is that
people
gonna
like just
take?
like to see this insanity, and they're like, I want to fuel this with my.
Oh
money.
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, you're donating for the spectacle, right?
Right,
Like
you're
the fact
paying
that
for
somebody is doing,
entertainment.
but then like you realize that some of these people have been around for months to years, and you're like, oh, they bought their house just going,
That's what I mean. It's like what?
but also
it's
they've
wild.
paid off their houses
yeah.
Yeah,
with this nonsense. Like
Yeah.
you said,
I haven't
people
even
are
paid
paying
off
it.
my car.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
these people are buying whole ass houses. No mortgage, no nothing for being
So
a
this
complete
is like-
weirdo.
the content that is meaningless.
Yeah. This is the definition of content.
Yes, this is meaningless stuff.
Adding
that-
nothing. Adding
that is
absolutely
not-
nothing.
There's no
If you're
art
an NPC
involved.
streamer, hit us up. We want to know why and what it is.
And
They
how
want to
to
find
inform
you
us.
in a dark alley.
No, inform us. Like, convince us. Convince us.
Yeah.
Broken bone.
Maybe I don't want to peer in their minds. There's just madness in there.
Yeah, maybe we don't want to open that portal. It's just nonsense and sprite colors. Epileptic
No,
seizure immediately when I
It's a
look in there.
wormhole to like the inside of a black
It's not
hole.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, I do agree with what you guys were saying. Like, if it was no money coming in, I feel only people would remain that would be doing it out of they like to do it,
Mm-hmm.
or they care about it, or they want to pass on this knowledge, or trade,
Yeah.
or help, or be helpful, or something like that. It would probably be a more pure state of content.
Yeah,
wanna call
or
it that, or
because they
videos.
simply
Yeah.
find it fun. I mean,
Yeah, it's,
like,
it's
like,
my hobby.
if you're not
Right, yeah.
educating, like think of like the people who like have train sets. They're just like, hey, you know, this
I
is my
love
train set. They
trains.
drive around in circles. And like, that's cool.
They show off the layout and stuff. Yeah.
Xavier, you were a train enthusiast, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
I do love trains.
Yeah.
I love model trains too.
Yeah.
The little train layout stuff. I built
Yeah.
one at one point with my dad.
Oh, that's cool. Is it you had it in your garage?
Yeah, yeah. We had to take it down though. But yeah, we
Because
did
it was
build
the
one.
apex predator.
Yeah, it kept hurting too many people.
It is the apex predator.
It's coming down that track, baby.
That's where Xavier would bury the bodies
On the track.
on the tracks.
Just get exploded.
Just get rid of them. They were walking on that track. I don't know why.
I don't know why they were there. They shouldn't have been there. Are they a train? No. Bitch, I'm a train.
I like that you're just so casual about that. Yeah, I was walking on the tracks.
Yeah,
I was just walking there. I don't
know.
know. It's just terrible, terrible business. We're in.
Apex predator was hungry.
Yeah. Who could have seen it coming?
Who could have? That person definitely did.
Can't hear that bad boy. There's the silent,
Yeah.
silent trains.
You can't hear all that noise.
Yep.
No way.
Thomas is out for blood.
Yeah.
You'll feel the ground vibrating or anything as the train's barreling towards you.
There are two truisms I know in life: trains and helicopters
Yeah.
are both silent creatures of the night.
Yeah.
Our minds see them, add the sound effects to
Yep.
our own
Yeah.
brains.
Yep.
I mean, there was another thing too that I learned that
Oh, no.
nothing beats a train but another train. And then even then it's a stalemate. It's a tie.
That's true. That's true.
Train
Right.
on train violence is ripping this country apart.
And
And
if
in
you can't
2024
monetize it for social media, is there a point in having train-on-train combat?
Yeah, no.
I don't think so.
No, that's the purest question we've asked all day.
Train on train combat.
Another question for you guys.
Yeah.
Would social media be as addicting to consumers if the creators were not able to make money? Would there be any reason for them to do these short form videos or any of these things that like would pop up on your For You page or do trends or do any of these things? If
Right.
you're not getting paid for it, it would literally be out of like, oh, I want to do that or that looks fun. Would there be any like appeal, any more appeal if this was the case?
I don't know. I don't know if people would do the short form stuff. Although I don't know, is like I'm thinking of like YouTube shorts. Like sometimes people will put a short on and it's like a teaser to an upcoming video that they're doing.
I mean, yeah, you could do that as like a form of promotion,
Yeah.
promoting your longer form
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
I
Or
guess.
like, yeah, something like that.
We're focusing a lot on YouTube, but
I know.
I'm gonna point out like
Yeah.
I feel like Instagram would be more like how it was in the very beginning when it was just pictures before
Yeah.
you could add video.
Oh yeah, wasn't it? It just started
It was
out like
just
that.
pictures, yeah, which I kind of liked more, to be honest with you. I liked it having the pictures. I mean, I rarely post before they did videos, but I liked it more.
Yeah.
Before.
Because it was a nice picture posting app. Like it wasn't,
Right.
it was, then Meta bought it and it was trying to be Facebook, but without as much text. That's
Ah,
it.
yeah,
That's why like every other post is an ad and you don't see any of your friends posting anymore.
Because it's just getting obliterated by
Yeah.
the ads.
It's just,
I feel like there would be more like quality of content
yeah.
versus quantity.
Yeah.
In this terms, if you're not getting paid for it, there's no need for you to push a video every day. There's no need for you to oversaturate a profile. If you're not getting paid for it, you can really take your time and kind
Yeah.
of do what you want
No, I agree
instead
with
of
that.
feeling the time restraints or constraints to, oh, I better stay relevant. I better do this. I
Right,
got to
yeah.
stay on the For You page
keep my
or
videos
whatever.
up.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if
But
I have
if
a lot of videos out,
you're not getting
then-
paid, then like I want to release this when I release it. And here you go, guys. Here's the
Yeah.
information, and check out either this photo shoot I did or this funny joke that I thought of or a skit that I just thought was dumb. I thought people would enjoy.
Or even like if you're doing tutorials type stuff, or you could probably post a video and then ask like, hey, you guys, what else would you like me to post out about?
Yeah, or
And
do deep dive.
put something in the
videos.
comments, and I'll check that out or try to make a video on that next. Something like that. I don't know.
But does that go into the question of whether or not it would be addicting to consumers if creators weren't able to make money?
Yeah, I don't think it would be addicting.
Yeah, because I
don't
mean,
think-
you're also not seeing like the brand deals. You're also not seeing the influencer part of it anymore.
I'm kind of wondering like who the question is aimed at. Is it aimed at the consumer or the creator? Because yeah, I'm just a little confused by it. I stumped them.
You stumped them.
Next.
It's the creators.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is a form of reflection. Let's read it again. Let's really get into this. Let's break it down.
Let's break it down.
Would social media be as addicting to consumers if the creators were not able to make money? I feel like this is part of the problem of what I was saying is like oversaturation.
Uh-huh.
If you're addicted to seeing a certain type of video or a certain person, if there's less videos or less content for you to see, would you care as much to go on an app if there's less? If you're not being oversaturated where like, oh, there's new videos, are you going to be as addicted to that person or this thing?
So
If it's not accessible to you, if it's not being made, can you be addicted to the one thing? You would be looking forward to a video, but being addicted to like, oh, I know they go live every day.
Yeah.
I know they do this every day. I know that the posts happen every day or every other day, and I can't wait to see it. And I'm addicted to going through their profile. If you have less content or you're spacing it out way more, that opens the door for you to lose interest, to find someone else more entertaining, or to fill your time another way. I guess maybe that's what I was thinking.
Aim towards more the consumer.
Yeah.
If it's addicting to the consumer.
Yeah, because we're the ones, I mean, the creators get, addicted to the likes, the money, the
following.
popularity,
Yeah.
the following and everything like that.
Mostly
But
the money.
The money is the
Yeah.
main part. Money. But you're also addicted to scrolling. You're addicted to seeing all these things. There's an endless amount of videos.
Mm-hmm.
But if, let's say, 75% of people are like, oh, we don't make money anymore, I'm not going to waste my time doing this. I actually have to get a job.
Yeah.
A different job. Sorry. I'd get a different job or have to do a 9 to 5 or something like that. Way less content, more stuff for you to scroll, way less options. Maybe it's not as addictive.
I guess it just really depends on what you're consuming, because again, like different apps do different things for people. Like when you were explaining this, I was thinking of two things. Like I brought up before, I watched Let's Plays, what's come out. Like I have like a couple channels. Super Beard Bros is one of them that I really like, and they come out with stuff almost every day, every other day, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's another guy that I like called Primitive Technology, who does a lot of bushcraft, where he records himself going into the Australian outback or whatever, and putting together these processes and filming like, this is an experiment I did with dirt and sand, and I made a knife. And like, it's like a 20-minute video, but it takes him months to film. So like,
oh, I see.
There's that crossroad of, I'm getting this content feed every day of something that's like video games and active and interesting, but then like I also can respect that this person's waiting to put out content because it has to be correct and kind of it has to be curated before it's put out.
Yeah, and that's
so I don't really know if I have an answer for that one. I don't know if it would be more addicting, because I really think that the apps have more to do with addiction than the content creators themselves.
This is true. Yeah, the attention span, like that wave right now of shorter form media. We've talked about this before, but shorter form media, your Vine really kicked it off, perfected that. But then it's been another thing of how can I grab your attention in 10 seconds?
Yeah.
before you lose interest and do this. They have like the app trackers that track how long you're like watching each video. So that's how algorithms work.
Yep.
So a lot of those things, it's like has to catch you at the right time and the right thing. I think that's what they're planning on addicting. But if you're not putting out as much content that's just like, oh, I can see what I can catch, what would be the point if you're not making money? Other than the passion projects like we're talking about or something like this.
Right.
Like
Well, because
the
again,
quick
like
form
the
stuff
social
wouldn't
media company would still be making money, Meta or
Those
whomever,
sons.
and they would find content for you. Because like we're saying, that's how their algorithm works, is they suggest and push content that is like other content.
Right.
So
Hmm.
they're trying to actively keep you involved at every possible moment, even when they're pushing you away with shit like ads. They're constantly engaging you and telling you to stay on this website, whether or not what you're watching is the same person that posted the day prior or not.
Right.
Mhm.
You will find stuff because it is presented to you without you searching it.
That's true.
Yeah, as you're just looking through.
Yeah, like we've said, like Xavier and I enjoy watching things about firearms. I don't own a firearm, but like
Yeah.
because of that content that I watch, most of the ads that get pushed are like 2A stuff or like conceal and carry holsters and shit
Yeah.
like this. It's like I don't have any of this. Like, why is this ad being pushed? But at that same time, it's not just that ad, because this other person who does firearm breakdowns is brought to you by that product. So like it's just
Right.
this like Ouroboros of like
Oh, yeah.
feed. And it's not necessarily the content creator's fault on whether or not they make money. The addiction comes from my engagement, because
Right.
it's like, oh, I did like that last video about this firearm holster. Maybe this guy will say something different.
Mhm.
Gotcha. It's all relative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any an opinion on guns, Xavier?
I love them.
Good call. Good call.
There it is.
Yeah, well, do you have any pushback, Gil? What do you think?
Not particularly, because the more I think about this, the more I think the quality over quantity. I feel like a lot of the trend stuff would go away. A lot of other than you, because you're not getting paid, so like followings wouldn't matter, notoriety wouldn't matter if you're not being able to make
The
money from it.
influencing would die.
Yeah, influencing would die. The brand deals are we made that distinction already off the table. Ads are off. So like you said, the hosting surface, but like you would have to upload to that on purpose, knowing you're not going to make money and they're going to make money, but you still are getting something out of it.
Yeah.
Which would be your passion for doing that thing.
Yeah.
So this once again wraps around to the argument of like it being more pure, because you're making something knowing that the following is not going to matter. You're not going to get monetized. You're not going to make anything. So you're simply uploading for the sake of uploading.
In that
saying,
same
I hope other
vein,
people love it.
It's kind of scary to say I'm uploading this thing that I know won't make me money, but will make someone else money.
Exactly. You're still working for somebody else.
Yeah.
The corporation.
Yeah, they're going to make
business,
theirs either way.
Yeah.
So
Because I
Hosting
mean, they
service.
have to make money for hosting, which is, fine.
Yeah.
They're a company. That's what they do.
right, but in terms of it being addicting, I think that would kind of drop. I think screen time would drop. If it chose Xavier's thing, it would drop anyway, just 2 hours. But I think it would. I would think people would spend less time on their phones with less content being out there. But that being said, there's never going to be like a shortage of content. It's not like, oh, all these people stopped, so
No.
there's not enough for you to fill your day. You can still be on YouTube, and you have the play button. It'll choose another video for you. Choose another video. Choose another
Yeah,
video. It's
yeah.
not. It's a nonstop machine that's going to keep going. So it's not like, oh, 75% of people stop making content. Still, the other 25% is going to be more than you can ever watch in your whole life.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just gonna continue.
So yeah, less addicting in terms of like, oh, I need to get on TikTok. I need to get on Instagram. I need to see what's going on. But like, I think people would still be addicted to trying to watch something. I don't think that goes away.
Yeah.
So no.
You know what else doesn't go away? These ads, damn it.
Roll them.
Hey there, this is Corey from the Weekly Tall Talk podcast. If you like what you've been hearing, please consider going to patreon.com/TallTaleNetwork and becoming one of our patrons. We'd really appreciate it, and you'd help us get out some content later this year. Thanks.
Welcome back from those ads. If you didn't listen to him, Xavier's going to hunt you down. So I hope you did. He's going to be set loose.
Yeah. Him and Howard Dean.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
Ended his career.
Well, it was worth it, though. We're here talking about it how many years
It's
later?
true.
Right? Yeah.
That man created a legacy with one.
He did. He totally
It was
did.
the end all and be all.
Yeah.
But, hey, man.
Just
it's worth
one. Yeah.
I
That's
think
all
you
it took.
meant end all and.
Oh, there it is. Sync that up. All right.
I can't. We're in the same room. It doesn't work like
It's not
that
gonna work out.
anymore.
Damn.
We have to naturally sync things up. Yeah. Sorry, man. We just have to be on point
It's
every
just
week.
gotta,
It
it's just
sounded
gotta be
pretty
one of
close.
those.
Yeah.
One
Thanks,
of
man.
those.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
You want one more before we go?
No, moving on.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to offer it up.
Anyway,
I just
yeah,
wanted to
thank you,
offer it
thank
up,
you.
you know. In an attempt to Yeah, I knew it. I swear.
There it was.
You
Snuck in there.
Sorry, I
snuck it
couldn't.
right
I can't.
in. All right. In an attempt to improve mental health, the government has restricted online access to 2 hours a day. If framed in a way that suggests it's for the betterment of everyone's mental health, does regulation outweigh personal freedoms? Xavier, you're a big government guy.
You're a big regulation guy, too.
You're a regulate everything.
No.
Legalize ranch, regulate everything else.
Legalize ranch. I'm working for one of them alphabet, 3-letter alphabet agencies.
DEA,
Oh.
ATF, FBI, CIA,
Don't trust them.
NSA,
Any
All
of
of
them. Done.
the goddamn FDA, you son of a bitch.
WWE?
I want my milk raw. I got them both with that one.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear that.
I didn't hear that. Corey, that's got to be like.
Oh man.
So pro
What was the
government.
question?
You're pro government. I was
Oh,
starting to see.
Rap.
Does regulation
yeah.
outweigh personal freedom?
Does it?
No. No.
That's a solid stance.
No.
This is gold.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Does
fucker!
regulation outweigh personal freedoms?
Mr. Anti-Vax, where are you going with this?
Got him.
You gonna call up Aaron Rodgers, huh?
I gotta call him up. Tell me what to do.
Please, Aaron.
Aaron.
Throw me the ball. I don't. Yeah, that's tough. I don't think government regulations are a good thing. I mean, sometimes they are. Like you should
Which
probably,
is it?
Yeah,
You should probably wear your seatbelt.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Um,
you're saying like safety concerns.
Yeah, you should probably wear.
safety regulations.
Yeah,
Okay, but this is
But,
framed
like-
as an act of safety.
like a mental health safety thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Too many people are unaliving their partners themselves.
Because they're on social media.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go down a dark hole real quick.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Like, just to digress a little bit,
Yeah.
but I think I spoke to this before, but when I was going through a hard time, I liked like one video that had like kind of a negative connotation, or at least like made me sad. And then I got flooded with that shit.
Mm.
So I could see how your mental health goes downhill, but you have control over that. Just turn off your app or
Yeah.
get away from that or
Oh,
you know,
buddy,
one-
that's not how addiction works.
no. But they're going to push that really hard. So in terms of like mental health stuff, it gets pushed on you really hard. So regulating that, do you think that's a good thing?
Yeah, I feel like we're talking him off a cliff here, but I want to watch him jump.
Wee. I mean, regulating time off the social media, right? That's what.
No, you only have 2 hours a day. So
Yeah.
like you that's it.
That's your allotment.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you chose this.
I did choose that.
You
I
can
forgot.
still read a book.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
could go outside.
Exactly. You can read. You can go outside. You can ride a
RC cars.
bike, you could
Yeah.
play RC cars. You could play sports.
So does it outweigh your personal freedom to have it restricted to 2 hours a day?
knowing you can
Yes.
do all that stuff.
Wait,
It does outweigh your personal freedom, or it doesn't.
no. People should have the choice to choose if they want to be on social media.
Okay.
If you want
More
to
than 2 hours a day. I mean, more than 2 hours a day. I think people should be able to make that decision on their own. I mean, the government shouldn't really tell you how to live your life.
Right.
They should be there to support you, but not like fully over control you in that regard.
I thought
think
the government was only there to restrict freedoms.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
That's the purpose. Yes.
That's
Should
the
they be
purpose
doing
of
that?
government.
No, but that is the purpose. We'll tell you what you've had enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's always my excuse. Don't you tell me when I've had enough. That's between me and God.
don't you?
That's true.
But yeah, Corey, what do you think on that one?
About your answer? Or?
Dissect your answer, or
Yeah,
the
dissect
question?
my answer or that question.
No, let's do you.
Probably
Let's
the
do-
question.
Yeah, the question's probably the better bet. I'm going question.
If framed as a better way, you know what? I'm gonna go with Xavier on this one. I believe in your personal freedom outweighs that kind of regulation, but I want to put a caveat on it.
Ooh.
And I don't know if it's much as a caveat. I feel like this addiction should be addressed like every single other addiction. And if you have a problem, there should be treatment for it.
There you go.
You got a problem because you're addicted to social media and for some reason you cannot get off your phone, then there needs to be some kind of help for you.
And that's what the government can offer.
Yeah, with 2 hours.
Well,
restricted.
it won't, but
But it won't. Yeah.
Yeah, but exactly like Kale's saying, like that is the solution
That
for
is
this
their
hypothetical.
solution.
Is like
Mm.
you only for your mental health, like really 2 hours a day is like it.
And that's the wrong solution because they're regulating it.
What if it's just a gentle, hard suggestion with jail time if you don't comply?
Even
Ah,
worse.
all right.
Damn it.
I'd go to jail.
Even
for
more
Reddit.
tyrannical.
Gulag.
Yeah, it's hard, like because you want the right thing to happen, but
Yeah.
it always turns into such a gray area, and it's very easy to politicize because it only needs to affect one person in a negative way for it to kind of screw the pooch for everyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Open the floodgates for all people's opinions on
Yeah, I
everything.
mean that saying is like, it takes one to mess something up for everybody
Yeah,
else,
right.
type thing. So
Yeah, like a one spoiled apple ruins the entire bunch.
it's just fact.
Yeah,
That's one bad apple.
just one though,
Just one.
and a whole batch of other apples
Other-
that won't throw away
perfect
that bad
apple.
apple. Xavier, Kale, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm Xavier.
I'm Xavier.
Don't remind me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I also will agree. I don't think we should be forced in anything. Seatbelts are good. Wear your seatbelt. I think that was a good example. Bravo. But yeah.
But that
it's your-
is physical safety, though.
that's not your mental side. I mean, you could now, like you're saying, it's like it's an addiction. People live through it, live vicariously through their phone. That's their world.
Yeah.
It would be very hard to separate that. You'd feel like your identity is in that.
Notice you're looking at me.
Xavier's facing the wall. So I mean,
That's true. He did turn around.
He
with
did
this.
turn around. Second, we wanted to dissect his answer. He just turned around. He's nope.
He's
I'm done.
texting the other CIA agents.
Oh, here we go. He's like, I've been made, boys. I've been made.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Just come through the windows.
Tear gas.
Abort.
That's mag dumping into the ceiling.
His voice is just completely different.
Guys, they're here. They know.
No, but yeah, I don't think regulations outweigh your personal freedoms, and especially in this instance. No.
Yeah. Because
wouldn't.
this is it's too much of a nothingness
Yeah.
to really be focused on.
Yeah.
But again, like
Overreach.
the addiction like is a very real thing and
Yeah.
should be addressed. But like
Yeah.
regulation, that's too far. That's
Yeah,
too many
that's a-
steps.
that's
But this
big
is
old
also something that's very politicized. Facebook is a prime example for me, or thinking about it. social media is hugely political. So
Yeah.
for the government to be like, no, we don't want to do that, it would not be in their best interest because they
No.
want you seeing information or getting riled up or more
Oh, yeah.
divisive and having everybody split both ways and do all these things. I think it's entirely in their best interest to have us on our phones and as dumb as possible. So
It's easier to
it's easier
sow
for,
division.
yeah, exactly, through like
Conquer
one
that way.
videos or posting videos or doing things like this. It's in their best interest to do that. And
True,
also,
but at the same time, we find, like we've mentioned earlier, tons of information that are counter to stupid misinformation.
Right,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah.
find videos that are worth the time watching or factually explain something or science-based or even space stuff, science, everything that
Like
interests us.
Like the
Is
Apex Predator.
Combat
Trains.
trains.
Yeah.
It is
Very informative.
very informative,
Very informative.
very scary.
Yeah.
How many people are
Those
uninformed?
predators will sneak up on you, okay?
You don't stand a goddamn
you
chance.
Don't. You really don't.
You don't even hear that
You just
frickin'
you're having
thing
a good
barreling
time,
down.
playing on the train tracks.
Is
and
there
all.
like a railroad commission that the FBI is after that we didn't know, Xavier? Is this your takedown
This is his.
of a 3-letter railway
Now,
commission?
now that I think about it, he always tries to get the railroads in Monopoly.
Yeah, that's true. And he's
Yeah.
always wearing the cattle breaker in front of him.
Damn it!
Mm,
Got a cow
yeah.
catcher, and he's wearing the conductor's hat all the time.
Son of a
Get
bitch.
him!
He carries that little choo-choo train wooden whistle. The
Damn it! That's the last thing you hear before you get it back in the head.
Yeah, I just summon a train.
fucking Tony Soprano.
Just hear, just not even a rail anywhere near you, just free flowing train. Even though we don't want the regulation and we don't want the overreach, what would be some positives that would come out of regulating this to where people aren't on social media as much?
Yeah, Xavier.
None. Oh, sorry. We're supposed to come up positives, right?
Yeah, we gave you the checklist that China gave us for their social media restricting. You're supposed to read off that.
Oh, that's right.
This is a pro CCP channel.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to die soon.
Is that from the
Just
Chinese?
CCP. Yeah.
Oh,
They're after my boy.
I guess.
He jumps right back. I love that. Just off the rails completely and just
I love that he just like spits out like these random facts. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna kill him by China.
China's probably gonna kill me soon. And then he's like, anyway.
Anywho,
That's fair. You know?
regardless,
I get it. Winnie the Pooh comes back with a vengeance.
he does.
Yeah.
Could these types of forced restrictions be beneficial to people? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if it could be beneficial.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a company man right there.
I'll circle back with you.
Circle back.
No, I mean, I think it could be. I guess if we're thinking for a beneficial thing, it could be that it gets people just off the phones, or at least not being glued to the 2 hours, or you don't need to be glued more than 2 hours a day, I guess.
Right. Can you get an addiction that like to this level if it was restricted that way? Could the toll be lessened on you?
Because I feel
if
like
it's 2 hours?
if it was like this 2 hour time frame,
Yeah.
like for most people, it probably wouldn't be one cohesive 2 hour time slot. It would be different time slots broken up throughout your day.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you could get creative with that, and like I'll just do 30 minutes here.
Yeah.
My break is this time. I'll use a little bit of that and then move on from there.
Right. Probably
Split it
wouldn't
up.
allow you to be overwhelmed. Probably with this allotment of time through your whole day.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
wouldn't let you get addicted.
Do you think that like people would be as, or rather, do you think things would be as politicized if we were all restricted to 2 hours a day? Because I feel like, and this is my
Here we go.
opinion.
It's his opinion. So watch it, buddy.
Just calm down.
Newsflash, pal.
Back in 2015, when the presidential election was happening, like we all noticed that things got more politicized back then, and social media
Yeah.
was one of the biggest influences on that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, if people weren't able to be on Facebook for hours and hours a day, joining these crazy groups about conspiracies and election fraud and all this other shit, I really think that things could have been better. I think that things wouldn't have been politicized as much as they were. And in fact, I don't even know if Donald Trump would have been elected if he didn't have his base staring at him on Twitter 24/7.
Maybe.
Sure, I think it played a huge part with that. I wouldn't disagree with the importance that played.
So if regulation prevented the Trump administration, or worse, is that arguably a good thing that we put these forced restrictions on people? Who the fuck knows?
Because
Who
it's not
knows, yeah.
necessarily censorship. You're just not allowing people to
Yeah.
absorb
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
the amount
censoring or
of stuff.
cutting
You're not,
out
nobody's
anything.
being censored. It is.
I got a question.
Oh,
then.
here we go.
Yeah.
This led to something.
Instead of 2 hours, what if it's 4? If we extend the range of you can own this forced restriction, does it make a difference, Xavier? If you can only spend up to 5 hours a day on social media, would that even make a marginal difference with how much social media you consume outside of work? Because that's kind of like the rest of your evening.
Yeah,
you know?
that's like your free time, your downtime. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't even probably notice too much
right.
if that was the case. 5 hours, 4 hours,
I
just 2 hours throughout the day on our breaks or whatever, and then like
Although-
your downtime in the afternoon or in the evening. I mean, 5
Yeah.
hours is a lot of. I would just save it all
Yeah.
for the end of the day.
Yeah,
Or just be,
that's-
but that might
if-
be actually good. You might be more productive throughout the day if you're like not focused on your phone at all.
True.
You could just be doing your job or whatever else you're doing, and then just have like your downtime to just be like, hey man, I'll scroll whatever, watch whatever.
right. Yeah, just
Incentivized.
pick the time that you're going to do it. Like this is going to be my relaxing time, so I'll just save it up for that or whatever. For me though, I don't know if I'd noticed too big of a difference if it was like 4 or 5 hours, maybe.
Would it be acceptable to you though? With it admitting that it being
that this is happening and I mean, it gives people a little bit more time, I guess, on there to do, maybe to balance out whatever not balance out, but they can spread out throughout the day. Like I only on an hour here, half hour here, 2 hours maybe at home when I get off work, that kind of thing. It gives them a little more time to disperse, I guess, and spread it out,
Right.
Yeah.
possibly. Or if they just save it up, like Kale said, just save it up all for the evening.
Yeah, because again, we're not restricting other things. It's
No.
just mostly social media and internet apps.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean that's probably a good bit of time.
Yeah.
You think
Right.
about it in the day. If you got
Yeah, 5 hours is a good amount of.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
5 times 7.
restricting-
So you're spending, what is that, 35 hours a week on social media?
On the light end.
On the
light end,
very,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
rather, that would be the maximum.
that would be for the
That would be the most you
restriction,
could get.
maximum,
Yeah, the
yeah.
most you could get. Yeah.
Still, that's almost 35
It's over a
hours is
day.
a lot of time on like fucking Reddit or YouTube or whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. I think, and then you, like you said, Corey, it's not you're not getting restricted on movies or TV or whatever, that kind of stuff. That
Right.
other visual entertainment or something like that, or games.
Yeah.
but video games, stuff like that.
Just as long as it's not a Facebook game.
Oh,
Yeah. Or do they have? Yeah, they have games all over. Those.
I'm going to be honest, I haven't been on Facebook in almost a decade.
yeah. I don't know.
Me too.
Facebook sucks.
My account's there, but I just don't know how to log into it.
I deleted it like 3 times, but it's still there.
It's still
it
it
go
doesn't.
away.
The deactivate does not deactivate.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I just want to. Yeah.
And then anytime people upload pictures of you and like tags you without your consent, like your face is still like in their data.
Yeah. I mean,
What about the metadata?
metadata.
I don't know. We don't have to go into that.
No.
The
But I guess that to the answer, does it change your opinion, Kale? If
Yeah.
we extend it?
Yeah, I would change it. I mean, I wouldn't probably even notice
Right.
a shift of that much time, because if I did 5 hours, then I'd be like, yeah, that was probably enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it would be good. My only other thought about like if we remained at the 2 hour mark, if we were to do that, would probably be for the younger people. I feel like it would be, damn, Jesus, aged myself. the younger people.
The younger
Jesus
people. The young
Christ.
ones.
The youngins.
No, but like teenagers, people in their formative years, stuff like that. I feel like a lot of the stuff they see is, not unattainable, but like a skewed picture of what like life could be, or body augmentation, stuff like that. So like being in your formative years and having like all this shit thrown at you 24/7 on your phone, maybe limiting them would be too, because we're like adults and we still have these problems. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter the age. Everybody goes through it different.
That's kind of the parent's job.
Yeah, because you could watch stuff on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You could, you could implement these things, but how much do you want to fight with your kid? But you won't fight the end of this episode. It's over.
It's coming.
It's over. You've reached your 2 hours.
Yeah.
The
It's
inevitability.
So just cut off the episode right there.
Right.
Perfect.
Bam, boom.
Now we're going to go into our sign-offs now. Corey, where would the people be able to sign your
Sign
death
off.
warrant? Now, where would they be able to find you on the apps that you hate?
Oh, shit. All right. I'm on, I hate Instagram. I'm on that one.
I hate Instagram.com.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You can find me there at Corey.Andre, Corey.Ondrey. I post pictures of my art in progress and when I'm done with things.
Nice.
I also post,
Hell yeah.
post pictures of my dog, Franklin. He's
Dog
pretty neat. Check him out.
He's great.
We also have a business Instagram at The Weekly Tall Talk. We post updates, skits, and some awesome travel pictures. We're out and about in the world all the time, and we like to show you what we're doing.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And Xavier,
Yeah.
how are we gonna
nice.
how are we gonna contact you, bud?
Well, you won't be able to contact me directly. Shocker.
Yeah.
But
Trains. Just go anywhere there's a train.
Get on a
You'll
train.
find
That's how you find him.
Any train he'll appear on. He's like a genie.
yeah.
We call him a trini.
Oh, a trainee.
A trainee. I'm the trainee.
Oh, this has got to be a movie at some point.
Wow.
The trainee.
The trainee.
The boy who became trained. The trainee.
But you know what? We do have a Gmail account.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ooh.
we do like to hear from our listeners if they have answers to the questions that they've heard in their show.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
And that email is talltailnetwork@gmail.com. So if you guys out there listening have answers to the questions you heard today by our lore master Kale,
Yes.
we'd love to hear them.
Yep.
And we also have a Patreon. Oh, we talked about the Patreon.
We plugged it. Oh, we plugged it.
We're gonna
we
plug it
did.
again.
We're going to plug it again. Double
Oh,
plug.
double
Plugger.
plug. Yeah. Patreon. We do have a Patreon account. It's patreon.com/talltail network, in case you guys missed that the first time. Because I
You
did.
better not have.
Oh, is that patreon.com/talltail network?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Feel free.
all good.
Feel free.
Feel
to spend
free.
your money.
Enjoy
Feel
your
free.
freedom.
No, if you guys would,
You don't have to regulate the amount you give us.
you don't.
Oh, yeah. Spend it all.
But if you guys like the content, if you feel like supporting us in that regard, and become a member. We also have some behind the scenes stuff that we're looking to post on our Patreon,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe some funny bloopers as well.
Oh yeah. They're there.
They're there.
Oh, there's a lot.
Check
There's
them
two.
Ah,
More
two
to
more
come.
than we thought.
More to come, though. And as always, everyone.
Ah, yes.
Oh boy!
As always, we got to hear from Kale.
As
I-
always,
every time.
I want you
every
to leave that
time.
in, Corey. You got to do it.
every
Oh.
time. Oh, Kale, where can we find you?
Yes, sir. You can find me on Instagram at talltailkale with an underscore in between each word and a C instead of a K for kale. Also on, said that weird. Also find me. Now,
This. Sorry.
no, never apologize. I also have a TikTok at bearded_giant, and we also have a communal TikTok for our business at the Weekly Tall Talk, just like our Instagram. We post bloopers, skits, little teasers for the upcoming episodes. So check that out if you're not already doing that. Shame on you if you're not. We also have a YouTube channel at the Weekly Tall Talk where our videos come out on there, and we're looking to do live shows again. soon and a couple other projects we're working on. So keep your eyes open, both of them, or else we'll sneak up on you like a train.
Exactly. Always.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Choo choo, we're coming.
Choo choo. Stay
But-
alert. Stay alive.
Stay alert, stay alive, stay off the rails. And as
Yes.
always, we'll tall tale you later. Train sound. There.
Ha 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 ha!